Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
The final testament is here, ready to decimate the opposition.
This group specializes in sneak attacks and sowing distrust.
Anything to spread the testament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Final Testament from Sin City.
How well do you know your neighbor? Why can't you all see?
It is an understatement. Carnage is imminent.
On a mission to conquer enemies and break their spirits.
Let's make one thing abundantly clear. Where the Final Testament goes, destruction follows.
Yeah, this group, every match with them is a fight for survival.
It's so difficult to take them down, and it's even harder to keep them down.
Expect uncontrollable rage and terrifying power to be unleashed. So exciting to see the power of Tozawa.
And his opponent, representing the Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
To Junior Cadet.
This is the man who has seemingly put the entire WWE locker room on notice. The sadistic and uncaring Karrion Kross.
Look into that man's eyes, Cole. Kross has a method to his madness, and once he has you in his sights, there is nothing you can do about it.
Just a walking combination of unbridled intensity, precision, and total ruthlessness is Karrion Kross.
Across the ring, we see Akira Tozawa. Opponents need to watch out because Tozawa's rapid-fire martial arts strikes will do more than ring your bell.
You're right about that, Corey. Tozawa's a tremendous athlete who's been a champion in WWE. It's not smart to underestimate him.
Another knee drop. Shoulders down. Karrion Kross might have him. And a kick out at two.
This is going to come down to who wants it more. Goodness gracious.
And Kross has earned the upper hand here.
Yeah, Kross is giving no quarter.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
PK on point.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Flying.
Diving clothesline.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
This is gonna hurt.
Kross with the doomsday sight.
He's going for the pin. And the victory.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
No chance that Akira Tozawa takes this loss well.
Tozawa put up quite the fight, but in the end, it just wasn't enough.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Welcome to Vice City.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Lola Vice!
Model superstar.
Representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree.
A woman who joined WWE in search of the top modeling talent, but is now competing alongside the Alpha Academy.
Well, once you find a model like Otis...
Here we go with Maxine Dupree in action.
Putting in the work to refine her in-ring approach has done wonders for Maxine lately. She's learned a lot in recent years and really found her footing in the WWE.
Yeah, Byron, and I'm sure we're going to see her bringing everything she's got to her opponent tonight.
And Lola Vice is looking to make a statement here, whether it's with a knockout or with a little
Oh my, that's not what she was looking for there.
Ouch. Oh. No! Getting to her feet here, stumbling into the Lion's Den.
knee strike.
Twists the arm and a kick right to the midsection.
Punishing stretch.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Soaring. Frog splash. Picture perfect.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Dupree has the momentum against her here.
And Dupree is looking for a solution.
Maxine Dupree has really come into her own in the ring as of late, hasn't she, Corey?
Well, she absolutely has, Cole, but she's still got a long way to go. Maxine's relative inexperience as a competitor makes her something of an easy target, both because of said inexperience and because of the confidence issues that can come along with it. And Maxine's more experienced opponents are all well aware of that.
Lola Vice setting up for a reversal on Vice.
She's pushing back now.
Yeah, she knows what it takes to stay in this fight.
Taken down with a body slam. Now Vice has the firm upper hand.
And this is where Maxine's inexperience in the ring really sticks out. Maxine's become a sitting duck here, and her confidence is fading by the second.
Mounted palm strikes.
Lola Vice now putting her opponent in position. Here it comes. 3 on 5. Has Lola settled this?
Cover. That's it. Lola got it done.
Here is your winner, Lola Vice!
This one got away from Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree really gave her all.
But her all wasn't good enough. Hopefully she'll use this as a learning moment.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Now grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Here comes Ridge Holland.
A highly intimidating and physical competitor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
The living Lucha Libre legend is here.
A man who has done it all in WWE.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio has never, ever been afraid of competition. He's never going to back down. He's the biggest little man in the history of WWE. This match has begun, and we have a very focused, very powerful Ridge Holland ready for action. Holland's the kind of guy who gets right in your face.
Ridge Holland doesn't put a lot of value in being subtle, Michael. For Ridge, there's only one way to handle an opponent. Take them down.
Ridge Holland has the power and the killer mentality to make it to the top and is a threat to the greater well-being of any opponent.
And then there's the masked one known as the ultimate underdog. For what Rey Mysterio lacks in stature, he more than makes up for in heart. We've seen him slay giants, monsters, demons, and beasts.
Even I can't deny that no matter the challenge or no matter the obstacle, Rey Mysterio will always rise to the occasion.
Clothesline!
And Rey had it scouted.
Springboard, but nobody home. Grabbing a hold of the arm.
Oh, hip drop. Rey just can't stop this attack.
Rey's got to find a way to defend himself. Double arm lock. Yeah, double arm lock, sir.
Things haven't always come easily for Ridge Holland. Think we'll see him struggle at all here?
I don't think so, Cole. We've seen Ridge fight with everything he's got, no matter the situation he's in. You know he's going to bring that same spit and vinegar to this fight. We know what's racing through his mind.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Shoulders down. Can Mysterio recover? Fights out at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
From behind, chop block. big offense could be coming here.
Rey Mysterio perched on top. Beautiful bulldog from the top turnbuckle. Rey hit that right on the money.
Mysterio's fighting spirit is higher than ever now.
Here we go.
Frog splash! Mysterio turned his lights off.
2 count. It's over. Rey Mysterio's done it.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
Ridge Holland on the losing end of this one.
Ridge Holland brought the fight, but tonight, it just wasn't enough.
Holland's as tough as they come, but it looks like there was just no bounce.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
Punk's just wrong. I mean, the only thing I could see Big E being the architect of is a stack of pancakes. But was it the insult to WWE or just the bruised ego that got you triggered?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match. As soon as
The following is an underground match. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oh!
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Ooh.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Watch this power. What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there. Oh.
Side slam.
Nice. McIntyre basically telling him that this is what dominance really looks like.
Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Drew exhibiting all his power and force. Suplex.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Oh, Glasgow kiss from Drew McIntyre.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Xavier Woods is here.
Please, no trombone. I'm begging.
Play it. Play it. Xavier Woods has such an infectious energy in and out of the ring.
I actually agree. Woods is just one of those people that everyone loves being around.
Everyone except the competitors that have to face Woods.
Plenty of tag team success and ready to hold his own.
Yeah, say what you will, Woods is no joke. The man can go.
Is Trick Willie.
Trick possesses ridiculous confidence and off-the-charts athleticism.
Now, Williams is a cut above the rest. He has the raw power and speed to succeed. Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time.
Introducing the challenger, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods. And his opponent, from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, the NXT champion, Trick Williams.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving this match with the title around their waist.
Here we've got Xavier Woods in action here tonight. Woods obviously loves to have fun, but make no mistake, he is no joke in the ring.
Yeah, Michael, with his combination of strength, quickness, and his in-ring IQ, Woods has all the tools to prove the doubters wrong.
Woods has made a career out of exceeding people's expectations, and I'm sure he's looking to do the same again in this match.
If there's someone who's happy to get in someone's face and tap their jaw, it's Trick Williams.
Trick's overcome a lot to get here. He knows this is his time to shine, and he's going to come out swinging.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
What a boom!
Boom! What could Trick be looking for?
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Watching!
From the top rope. Got it! The champion doing everything to retain here.
Kicks out at just one.
I think this match still has a ways to go. Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Corey, what do you think could be the difference maker when taking on Trick Williams?
This could all come down to putting Trick out of his depth, Cole. The key is to
Crucifix.
Very nice.
Pinning combination.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. From way up high.
springboard frog splash.
And this is a bad position for the champ to be.
Clothesline. And another. Avoiding contact and connects with a drop kick.
And he's all set up now, and here it comes.
A dynamic blow there from Woods.
Never underestimate a guy just because he plays the trombone.
Woods top rope with the... He fails to connect. Uh-oh.
Book it!
The champion's into the pin.
Shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Woods has got to find a way out of this dire spot.
Trick off the ropes.
Nice neck breaker.
Will the champ make that pay off? Beautiful. Right into the cover.
And the champ retains.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Trick Williams.
Good job by our champion, holding on to that title.
What a title defense for him tonight. He came in with that unshakable champion mentality.